First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sea, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, from a young age, taking my soul into the masses, writing my poems for the few that looked at me, took to me, shook to me, feeling me, singing my heartache from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the
Hello!
Hello.
Sorry, my computer had a bit of a conniption fit.
Yours had a conniption fit as well as mine. We're doing really well on the technology front. This is great.
Oh yeah. It's, so yeah. So yes.
Hi Rick.
Hello Rick.
Hi Michelle E.
Hey Michelle E. Hello, hello.
Hey
Hey,
Wee Frosty.
Michelle.
Hi Rick Frosty.
Hey, Rick.
Hey Rick. So how is everybody doing?
Well, I think as the little thumbnail image showed, it's Saturday vibes in all of the ways today.
Yeah.
All of the ways. Whether you're Saturday, you always mean Saturday to be a relaxing, fun day, and then Saturday happens and you're like, I don't know what this is, but it's not that. I'm trying so hard to be relaxed and fun that it's actually a full-time gig. And before you know it, your little face looks like that thumbnail image of like, I don't know what's even happening anymore, but hey! Hey!
I remember you as DK Wolfie.
Yeah.
As you turn your wee mic up there, you were very quiet. But
I'm sorry.
Oh my lord.
I'm sorry, Wee.
My goodness. My goodness, my goodness.
You love me, don't you?
Well.
Oh.
Hi Eliza.
Hello, Eliza.
You left GTA. I don't blame you.
Not surprised there.
I think anybody with any sense at this point has left GTA because, God, there's only so many times you can do all the same things, and then you're like, oh, good, okay. You know, I'm all for hanging out in the hope that you are going to put something new in here, but at this point, you're ruining my happiness. Stop that. Yeah.
Oh, I had to have a giggle specifically at Rockstar Games, the latest news that hit the wires. Okay, apart from them buying over the RP servers now.
Right.
Obviously for
everything.
Obviously for monetary gain, I mean, let's face it.
Right. That's the only shit that people are still playing, so let's buy that.
But the fact that they were putting out all this, that, and the other about Red Dead Redemption 1, and everybody thinking that's going to be a remaster or it's going to be a remake. And then the announcement, Red Dead Redemption 1 will be released on August 17th for PlayStation 4 and Nintendo.
Line up line up.
and it's going to be $50 for the port. Well, that's just fantastic. Selling a 13-year-old game on a port for
Yeah.
$50.
Yeah. Anybody that's wanting to play that on those consoles is doing it already.
Yes.
They aren't paying you your $50. Sorry, Rockstar. GTFO,
No.
Rockstar.
Do better. Do better.
Oh, you're a little bit late.
I mean, I was talking to Brendan the other day about all this, that, and the other. He says, "Mom, now do you really think I'm insane for sticking with Bethesda and playing Skyrim?" It was like, well, it's sort of the same thing. He says, yeah, but it's sort of not. It's sort of the same thing. Yeah, sort of not.
No matter what your baby is when it comes to gaming, we all have a little comfort zone. For some,
Yeah.
it's GTA. For myself, it was Battlefield. Any iteration of those Battlefield games, or Borderlands. I could play those games to filth and have done. I have played every inch of those games and loved every second for it. I more than get my money's worth, but at the same time, there comes a point at which you're like, okie dokie now. I'm trying here, but
You're so going to laugh when you hear what my go-tos were.
Tiddlywinks.
No.
Minesweeper.
Mass Effect, the Mass Effect trilogy, and Dragon Age.
See, I knew you were a Dragon Age freak, but there's nothing we can do about that.
But of course, it would have been only Dragon Age 1 and the third one, Inquisition. I didn't like number 2 much.
I have previously told you this, and I don't know if you did before, but this is just a PSA to probably Griffey, Stella, and God knows one other person out there on the ether who thinks this is important.
Hi,
that-
Bumblebee.
There's a web series that came out years ago called The Guild.
Yes.
And if you played Dragon Age or Warcraft or any of those games like most of us have, it will speak to you in ways that no other performance can, because it tells you all of the things. It's amazing. And yet it was only done on a shoestring budget by somebody of a passion project, and it's beautiful. I love it.
I love Pearl's comment.
It disappeared.
Hi, Miss
The
Pearl.
comment vamoosed.
It's it, but I heard my husband swear more playing Red Dead Redemption than in the 30 years together. We were toying with the idea of hiring a bear costume for my son to randomly jump out and attack him.
Oh my god.
That so has to be recorded if it ever should happen, Miss Pearl. Do that. I'll shove my horse in the neck again. Oh, Lord.
Pearl wheeling her way through the house in like the
Hey, Lisa.
garb of those ladies in the game. That would also be awesome. I'm here for the full experience. I'm here for all of it. All of it.
You want to hear one funny thing? Specifically with Miss Pearl and Eliza talking about Red Dead now. When you play GTA Online, you press F to enter and exit your vehicle, right? So when you get on your bike or you get in your car or you get out of your car or off your bike, you press F, right?
Yes, GTFO. You see?
Mm-hmm. When you play Red Dead Redemption, to get on your horse or get off your horse, it's E. If you press F in Red Dead Online, you punch your horse, and then your horse kicks the shit out of you.
That does seem like a bit of an issue.
Can you just start a tally as to how many times our asses were kicked by our own horses?
Well, well,
Yeah,
having
that's
seen
a
some of
thing.
the footage, there's not much I can say there. We'll save that for a whole other time. We'll go there a whole other day. I'm sorry for my mic still doing this annoying thing that it's doing. I'm working on it. I have no idea what's happening here. I sound like I'm in some sort of vortex. I'm trying my best to fix it at this point. Um, I don't know what is happening. I have tried all the things and it's going to make me cry in a moment.
No, it's very soft now.
You can barely hear it.
It looks to me like it's making a raging noise, and because now I'm conscious of it, I'm like, what the fuck is it doing?
Hi, 60.
Hey, Lisa.
Hello, Lisa Jones.
Griffey, can you tell Lisa Jones how many times I have talked to you this week, please? I think Lisa Jones think I've gone quiet on her and just took off. And it's like, no, I just haven't been around this week at all. I've been like skating through life, trying to do all the things.
Lisa Jones, it's been one hello, maybe once every 3 to 4 days. And yeah, it's been a thing because we has been busy and all the things, and we have been load shedding and all the things. So yeah.
And you know me, I can talk. If I've got things, I usually have 101 things to tell you. And then people are like, why are you being quiet? I'm
Like Stella did to you earlier today.
pretty much, yes. And I'm like, I'm just trying to stay alive. Hey, Six Up, hey. So yeah, it's been this week has happened. Hi, Pandar. Before I address
there,
that,
Pandar.
up at the bottom. Hey, Pandar. Hey. You say.
And you know now we is especially ignoring that last comment you realize.
Pandar, they're picking on me. I need you to get me the heck out of Dodge. You're my get the heck out of Dodge lady if something goes sideways here. I will never forget that. I still feel that is Pandar's role in the YouTubes. I feel like she's some sort of secret agent, CIA operative that whenever
Hey, Chris.
YouTube gets into its weird little state that it does, that she'll somehow escort us all to safety, going, no, whatever happens over there, we're going to go over here. We're going to go away from that place. We've seen that. It doesn't work well. Let's go over here.
Yes.
Well, yeah. But Eliza, god damn it.
Miss Pearl, that is another thing I would have loved to see. That's actually making me contemplate doing weird little small clippets of gameplay where like funny stuff happens and posting little wee videos of that.
Little wee videos?
Yeah,
Not the we.
not wee videos, but
Hit up my OnlyFans, yeah. You got all the little wee videos you want.
you're only wee.
I still think that's hilarious that certain parts of the YouTubes have taken that to mean that I'm some sort of tiny person, which is both hilarious and amusing and says a lot about them all at the same time. I'm like, oh.
You're small and elderly.
I am. my tiny old fingers can barely manage. Not, it's great now whenever I'm on my phone and people are saying hello in the chat. I can just say, my old tiny fingers can't manage to tag everyone. I'm sorry about it. You're not gonna make an old person type all the messages. Don't be cruel, yo. Lisa, what the fuck? Lisa, I'm sure she thinks you're a demon at this moment in time. Dizzy Kai thinks everyone is a demon. If you are not doing all of the full Baptist revival, praise everything routine, she will rebuke you in the name of all of the things. She will run a full exorcism, and God love her. She just hasn't worked out that there's a time and a place for all things, and YouTube is not that. No. Sit
It is.
down, Dizzy Hen. You will not.
It is utterly unthinkable.
I'm finding my own joke hilarious, but that's just because I have a whole image in my head. This is where I wish Pearl could, like, somehow take ideas out of my head and make them real. And this is where you should all be grateful that you can't.
Oh yeah, Tanga is not feeling well.
Oh, Tanga's not feeling well. We need to pray and do all the things because
Because
Yeah,
I
we'll
know it'll make her laugh. Can we get some little crab emojis in the chat for Tanga? Because that is what she would have wanted. That is what she would have wanted, everyone.
crabs.
We're gonna give
Tanga
Tanga
wants
crabs.
Right.
Like, I didn't say it makes sense. I just said it would be funny. We love you,
No, that's the
Tanga
thing.
Ray.
What does Tanga want? Tanga wants crabs. Wow.
Tracy. Tracy.
Crazy.
Uh,
Crazy.
I
Hey,
think
Miss Tracy.
she would be baptizing us all if she realized.
Yes.
Where's Bugsy? She needs to do some baptisms.
Well, I think everybody's just doing all the things today. It's just that kind of a Saturday. We're all over the place. You know, not
Yeah.
that it's any different from any other day that we put our clothes for talking. Oh dear. Oh. Oh. But there's things going on and yet not, and yet nothing really that, you know, things that
Yeah.
will unravel in the course of time, like all of the things. So yeah, it's kind of funny watching some stuff go sideways for some people.
Yeah. It's been a thing. And a thing. And a thing.
Tracy's got all the crabs.
Wow.
You've been
Tanga's got a
breeding
lot
them
of
over there?
crabs. What?
Tracy's been breeding crabs.
Tracy, did you give your crabs to Tanga?
She just goes around and puts them in the chat.
Yeah. I mean, why not? So, yes, now that we have a bit of a fuller house, how is everybody doing?
And while everybody thinks of the answer to that question, I'm going to drop in a little bit of shameless sort of self-promotion, but for a reason. I'm not good at the whole look at my channel, it's amazing. It's not that at all. Um, for anybody that knows who Valoma is, I put up a little video for her on the channel. If you would like to go over there and leave a little supportive comment for her, that would be a great thing to do. It just reminds her that on a day where you feel like you're on your own, that other people remember. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all that was. So, it's on the channel. You'll see it. It's up to you how long and wordy you wish to make it, but even if it's just a little heart, please do that.
Let me grab your linky doodle.
I was about to say don't share it because you will get a.
I can't share it. You're running the stream.
Oh, that's right. Hey. Ah, dear. Ah, dear.
This is a public service announcement to the pigeon that I am on Wee Frosty Ewoks Melon.
Hey. She was, before this stream started, Griffey was trying to get me to unleash the melons. I can't give you the full background story behind that. Just know that it was graphic. That's all we
Yes.
can hear.
It was a whole thing.
It was.
A whole thing.
This is a hostile work environment.
And it all started because of a thumbnail. Went from thumbnail to gonads to explaining that does not have gonads to be kicked in, so they strapped to her chest, which took my mind in a completely different direction. And before we knew it, there was squirreling all over the place.
Right? It was a lot. It was a whole lot. I was beginning to think we had taken some of Tracy's magic antibiotics. It was getting to that point.
Well, Miss Lisa, no, I didn't lose my channel in the sense that I have to get it back. It's just I cannot pay the subscription for the melon, so we is being nice and letting me use hers. So yes.
That makes it sound way more serious than it actually is. Plus, as well as that, with all the power and issues and things,
Hey, Rosie.
and they're, even when they do get power back, they have what would only be described as spotty internet service. It would mean that even if you had all of the things, it would be difficult for you to be able to host. So that's why you get stuck with me. Plus, because the jerks are in charge of YouTube, they sent me over here to take over the channel, and that's how that happened. Even before they were even a thing. That's
Yes.
just how that went.
This channel is independently owned and operated by the jerks. Public service announcement.
Oh,
So-
dear. Hey, Rosie. Hello.
Hello, Ruby. Hello, quiet, my old friend.
Well, there's two of you. You can do the talking. I know that I talk enough for 10 people, but I'm trying to give people a rest from my...
You're asking me to talk.
There you have it.
Really?
You got her saying something. She said, "You want me to talk? Really?"
Well,
Wrong person to ask, dear we.
Well,
But we love hearing you talk, especially when you go on this rant festival and then stop mid sentence and go, hey.
Double taxing.
I know that keeps you all happy.
We tell
Yeah.
Stella something that'll send her on a ramble.
No.
Before we started this stream, literally within the few seconds, I'm looking at the countdown. Just at the moment that Stella decides to start talking to me in Afrikaans.
Yes, she
I'm like,
did.
this is not the vibe I was going for. And now I don't have even time to ask you what the heck you were even meaning. What do you mean? What? No. And then we started. That's how that went. And I'm like, yeah, great. Love that for me.
Love you, Miss
Wonderful.
Tracy.
Whenever you get Stella completely off guard, when she's off guard and has to reply quickly or react quickly, 99% of the time you're going to get an Afrikaans reply. And then she says it and she realizes what she said, and I go like, and she's, oh shit. So, yes. And trust me, people, I have tried. I have switched to speaking to her in English only. No Afrikaans. And even that doesn't work. Because then she would just turn around and tell me to gaan kak.
Now, let's just break that down a little bit, okay? That sounds a little bit to the uninformed ear like hand clap or hand cack, neither of which sound like a good response. So, would you like to elaborate what
Direct
actually-
translation, go shit.
I wasn't far wrong. I wasn't far wrong.
I like the way she says cock.
There you go, you got a compliment. Stella loves the way you say gaan kak.
She's like, why are you looking at me? Stop it. Stop it.
Speak to the people.
Hello.
There.
Where? Waar? Waar, Stella?
Oh my god, this isn't going to help today if you just start. Right, no, we're not doing this.
You're gonna break we.
We're going to break
We's
everybody.
already broken.
Yeah, I was broken long ago.
Yeah, we're too late for that. We've been trying to put the pieces back together, but the kangaroo fucked off with the rest. You see?
Right, I know, we need the kangaroo.
Yes.
Kangaroo mate. Will I look
Yes.
for kangaroo mate just for entertainment purposes?
Matt!
Kangaroo. Ah, dear. Let's see. Do, 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 do. Oh my god, I have like 4 million bits of recorded toot.
Do-do-do,
Think it's this
do-do-do.
Yeah, that's for special situations. I hate the way it shows you a short on YouTube.
Yeah,
You have to let it play through. You can't rewind it.
yeah.
That's annoying.
It sucks.
Meat. Meat.
Matt! Matt!
Meat.
Matt!
Right. Do. Let's see if I can make it a little bit bigger. Oh, look at that. It's only a little bit bigger, but it's a bit bigger nonetheless. I'll have to see if I can make an actually better uploaded video. Oh. Right. Right. For those that don't know the epic story I told of this was a video that my friend sent me one evening on their way home from work. Just going home. And this was what ensued. Tracy, you will enjoy this. You will find it very amusing. It contains a whole lot of Northern Irish words in it. Okay.
What the fuck? There's a kangaroo! What the fuck? Mate, there's a fucking kangaroo! Or a fucking wallaby! What the hell? Mate! That thing just ran out of the bush and I near fucking killed it. What the hell? Mate, what is going on? Mate, what the fuck? Why is there a fucking wallaby in fucking Lisburn?
Why is there a fucking
What the
wallaby?
fuck? There's a kangaroo! What the fuck? Man, there's a fucking kangaroo! Or a fucking wallaby! What the hell?
Now, as I previously explained the first time I showed this, we don't have snakes, we don't have any of the interesting creepy crawlies, we don't have any of those big I'm gonna kill you type spiders or any of that stuff. Nothing. The most exciting specimen of animal that you normally see in Northern Ireland is a cow or a sheep that has got out of somebody's field, the odd horse now and again, and needless to say, well, for most people it should be needless to say, but for some of the bushlickers I might need to explain it. Marsupials are not indigenous to Ireland. they tend not to be wandering around the countryside, so his reaction to this was hilarious. It's just the pure shock in his voice, like, what is even happening? Am I broken? Am I really seeing this? Is this some sort of like LSD flashback to 1986? What is even going on? Right, Lisa, you can just say it at the most random times. It doesn't matter what you're talking about. Anybody could be asking you anything, and the answer can be the fucking kangaroo. Meat! Meat!
It's a fucking kangaroo!
Let's play a little bit more and see if Griffey can perfect her Northern Irish skills.
Mate! That thing just ran out of the bush and I near fucking killed it. What the hell? Mate, what is going on? Mate, what the fuck? Why is there a fucking wallaby in fucking Lisburn? What the fuck? There's a kangaroo! What the fuck?
I love this song. What the fuck?
He just ran out of the bush. Whose bush?
Right? So many questions. If it wasn't for the fact that he sounded slightly traumatized at the time, you know me, I can be like, I have questions. But God love him. He was it was a it was a traumatic experience.
Matt! It's a fucking kangaroo! What the fuck?
So yeah, that happened. And God love him, we haven't let him forget it either. I think that certain people seem to see me as some sort of potty-mouthed, bad person that has emerged from Ireland. I don't think they quite understand that that's how my people communicate. As you've heard, that's kind of normal. Yo. We use all of the Anglo-Saxon words, all of them.
Yes.
A lot of the Ulster Scots words, all of them. A lot of the Gaelic words, all of them. We fit in all of the words.
Yes.
It helps you describe all the things. So yeah, if any of you happen to be driving home, either from getting your groceries, from visiting a friend, any of the things, and find a wandering animal, you can film your own version and share it with me. I would be very happy to see that.
Like an elephant sitting on your car.
On your face. What?
Yes. I concur, Lisa Jones.
I know, but now I have to try and be well behaved, because otherwise the YouTube gods do not like it. The YouTube management that goes above us get all upset whenever you start to use all the bad words. But sometimes the bad words are necessary. People
Yes.
forget that. Sometimes they are the appropriate word for the thing. Like if you happen to see a kangaroo in front, when you're just driving home, you're like, what?
Yeah.
What? What's happening?
I mean, gosh darn it, just doesn't cut it in a situation like that.
Right. Jump into Josaphat. It's a kangaroo.
Joseph. I'm gonna try that next time, see how well it works out. Instead of what the fuck, oh for fuck's sake, jumping Joseph.
I know.
I'm clearly not listening.
If even you aren't listening to us, who's meant to listen to us? This is not acceptable, Stella. I'm going to get Eliza to tell you off. She's going to have a word with you.
Oh, that would be something we gotta see.
Oh my god.
We gotta record that and play it on
Do
a
you
loop.
realise that entire conversation would just be, we is annoying, and Stella would be going, yes. And then they would have just telling each other how annoying I am, and I'm like, look, that's not the way this was meant to go. It's not how this conversation was meant to unfold. Please.
It was supposed to go in a completely different direction.
Right?
But one thing I must say, I am pleasantly, very, very pleasantly surprised that when we spoke about Rockstar and GTA, all our fellow friends came up and said something about games that we know. It's like, where have you been all my life?
Ah, sweet, sweet summer child. How many times have we tried to have this conversation? You see, I think we get so locked into this idea that the people that we associate with would never ever have an understanding of the mess that we're talking about.
Yeah.
And the most clear way I can show you that that's not correct is that, for example, there are little references to things that Pearl will get in a heartbeat that most other people don't get just because they haven't seen it. They grew up in a very different place or at a different time, different generations, all of the things.
Yeah.
And then it's only every now and again where it's like, you are my people, Pearl. You are my people. And it makes me feel very happy. But I know if I went and said some of that stuff to other people, they would just be like, oh, God love we. She's not right in the head.
Yeah.
You know. Both things are actually true. But, yeah. Oh, we've got a whole lot of feathers coming. Lisa Jones.
So I think I'm gonna, because I do know I have probably a whole hard drive full of old game footage. And now it sounds very anticlimactic to say it that way. But I think when I am able, I should look through that. And if there's some funny stuff, I'll post it in shorts or something.
Yeah. And there's even little clips that you have that you could voice over in different ways too that would also make them hilarious, I think.
Yeah.
Lisa, I still have an Atari. I do. I also have an Xbox, like several, but Atari was one of those things I always wanted as a child, and we couldn't have one, but my cousins had one. And I was so jealous. I really wanted an Atari, but it just wasn't within our budget. We couldn't. My mum couldn't. But needless to say that as soon as I managed to get a job and get my own money, it was before I started university. I bought myself an old Atari. I was like, I don't care if anybody wants to play this with me. I'm playing it by myself. I don't care. And I still
It's
have it.
me.
Oh, it's adorable.
Why is my brother sending me a photo of me?
Because it's probably one you didn't have.
I have it, but I don't know if I'll ever see it again.
Well, now you have it. You should see Stella's wee little blonde curls.
I think Stella will hit you repeatedly in the head if you try that, so please don't. I think that's why your brother sent it to you, Stella.
So that you can hit me in the head with it.
There's that little moment of brothers being brothers of, hey, look at you, ha ha. But also them trying to be kind and going, I found this. Here you are. It's a double-edged sword. That's what brothers are. Oh, look, everybody, hold on, please hold.
Right.
You gonna send it to me?
on lying up. Stupid phone.
We're glowing.
Yeah. Your wee little blonde curls are glowing.
That's what we should do someday, is in the Discord, get everybody to send Griffey and Stella a baby picture. And then see if we can get people to guess who that baby picture belongs to. What
Hi,
do you
Miss
think?
Trisha. I send
That
it to
can
you.
work.
I think
That
that
can
would
work.
Because then they can email it to you, or they can Discord it to you in whatever way. It would be private so that nobody else sees it in advance. And it's just one of those, a fun little game.
Yeah. Guess the person.
I already know what picture I'm going to use, so there. No.
She's gonna get one off of Google. What do I betcha?
What a baby Ewok.
Yeah.
Yep, there's lots of baby Evox. No, I do actually have a real life baby picture.
You do? You
I know,
mean
right?
you're not adorable and all furry?
It was before my fur came
Ah.
to its full glory. when I looked like a human child at one point. But yeah, there's lots of little silly bits of fun. Hey, Trisha Whistler, hello. Lots of like silly little things that just could be enjoyable.
Yeah.
They don't mean anything for anything else. It's just, it's not your picture today. I understand when people get squeamish or private or weirded out by things. There's certain things that I think you can share, and others I would be very careful of. You all know me. I'm very careful with everybody's information. I'm like, I don't want you putting that stuff out there. Keep your information private.
Yeah.
Because people are crazy. But I think one little baby picture is safe enough. Baby picture, toddler picture, kind of a vibe. You'll find something, Lisa. I know you will.
That'll be adorable.
Right? Just be a wee bit of silly fun.
Yeah. We need some silly fun. So everybody, please send us your baby pictures for some emotional support during this tough time.
And the email is Griffy with 3 F's, because she gives you that extra F, a little bit of bang for your buck. Hey, Griffy83@gmail.com.
Yes.
Or you can join the Discord and just Discord it, whatever.
Yeah.
But send it, just DM it if you are going to send it to Griffy in Discord. Don't send it publicly, because that sort of ruins the whole point of the game.
Yeah.
We want people to guess. Oh, I think it would be cute.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah. Let's see, what does Trisha say?
We've been thinking about you a lot lately, Miss Trisha. We've been missing you plenty.
Yeah. Because we know that life gets complicated sometimes, and sometimes you just have to knuckle down. You don't have a lot of time to come out and play as such.
Yes.
But it doesn't mean that you're forgotten. by any stretch of the imagination. Hell, I told you the last day we were all talking about you. Me and Griffin and Stella, we were talking
Yes.
about you. In a good way, though.
So yes, we haven't seen her in chat yet this evening, but I bet she's either in the bushes or she's going to be catching the replay and sending me a message saying, I missed it. Why didn't you send me the link? And then I'd say, but I did. It just came through a bit too late. Mama, hi, and we love ya.
Hi, Mr. Sky.
Hello, Mystery Sky. Oh. Mama still wants to know where that cupcake is, we.
Stop asking me about the cupcake. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. I can neither confirm nor deny the
It is
whereabouts
a
of the cupcake.
Madagascar coffee bean cupcake. And she wanted to give a strict reminder about the damn blueberry muffin as well.
Well, you know, what can I say?
Muffins, cupcakes, tiny sandwiches, lettuce. I mean,
Yum, 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 yum. All the major food groups. Muffins,
Yes.
tiny sandwiches. I know.
Oh, yes.
I think we all. I mean, a muffin would be kind of good right now, to be honest. Why are you laughing, Griffy?
Because of Stella.
Why are you laughing?
Nothing.
Stella?
Nothing.
No. I haven't explained to the whole class why.
Oh, no.
No, you want a muffin? It's fine.
You want to lick my muffins?
Said flowers.
Oh, dear. The tiny Africans are now deceased.
Oh, yes. Said flowers.
No mustard muffins. That's taking things to the extreme there, Lisa. You know, I mean, I watched somebody do a trick with a taco the other day that I'll never forget. That's all that you need to know.
In case anybody's
cannot-
wondering, it wasn't me or Stella. We still haven't had tacos.
I cannot show you that video. That's a very different time slot.
But naughty tacos are still a thing.
Why did you come off? Oh my.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Mustard for your leg.
a mustard muffin? What?
She said mustard and then for your leg.
You said you wouldn't tell that story, we.
Well,
Well.
for $17, that story can be yours. Just saying. You know. We all have our price. You don't get a pepperoni sandwich though. I'm sorry. Anyway, so yeah, there's been a whole lot of things happening on the YouTube streets as usual. People are shouting and yelling at each other. Blah, 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 blah. There's some sort of clapped out empress lady. She was having a whole meltdown because an attorney general wrote her a letter. And she still couldn't even finish the sentence, even though she was looking at it written down. It's a whole thing. A whole thing. So I'd imagine you'll see some things peeping up about that at some point. Those are things to keep an eye on, but those are just little heads up. We aren't dissecting the information over here.
No.
That's just a little news flash, if you like. I flashed at you all. You're welcome.
We got dirty tacos, we got muffins, and now you got flashed by we.
And
Speak for
Tracy's
yourself.
been mastered on her leg.
Oh my.
Right, Lisa, it was a whole lot. I was like, oh. Tanqueray has crabs. All of the things have been happening. It's just been a whole lot of stuff, and I admire the effort people are putting into it. Good to see.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh my goodness. That
Hello,
is it.
mouth of the south.
Hello, Mouth of the South.
Hi.
Hey. Whew. Now my nose is all runny.
Oh my god, don't you start. There'll be a whole YouTube investigation into why you have a runny nose.
Oh Lord.
It's fine. Oh dear. I don't think that would solve the crab issue.
No, the crab issue is gonna take a whole lot more than just spraying.
Yep, it's a multi-level event.
Yes.
Teamwork is required for that. I'm just saying.
Need lights, camera, action, all the things.
Bye.
What you cooking, Mouth of the South?
Oh my goodness. Don't do this because I am literally starving right now. I could eat the
Oh,
laptop.
we need to send her some mini pizzas.
Right?
I can send you some water.
Well, I mean, cheers and all, but no.
I think she'd rather have coffee.
Yeah.
No. Anything.
There's a drop.
I have approximately one moistful left of my coffee. Just one. Just
Quickly
one.
go get Wee's coffee. We need that last sip.
Yum, 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 yum.
If I go to the UK, I'm staying there.
So what?
Well, we can always pit stop there. What I mean is I'm not going back to South Africa.
No.
But what we do is jambalaya. I don't know what that is.
I know jambalaya from the song, but not the dish.
Jambalaya,
Coffee,
Grumpy,
really gumbo.
Tonight I'm gonna
Gonna see my Jeremio.
Big guitar, favorite guitar, and
With the
Miguel.
yayo.
Son of
Son
a
of a gun's gonna have
gun, good
fun
time
on the
bayou. There you go. You're welcome. You're welcome.
There you have it. A South African and an Irish person singing a song about
Well.
jambalaya.
I wouldn't really call it singing, but it'll do. Unlike some other channels, we're not going to pretend we can sing.
Nope.
We're
Well, I
not doing
thought
that.
he's Australian and Jamaican and
All the things.
all the
Tennessean,
things.
All the things.
Yes.
all of the things, yes.
Now we should just get we to sing Sorry Mare.
Oh God. Sorry, Mare. Taergele.
No, not that one. The actual one.
I can't remember the actual one.
Sorry Mare, bly so ver van my
Oh.
af.
The poor
Oh my
people's gonna
goodness.
run away.
Right, Lisa? That I mean, quite frankly,
When
that
it's
should
like
be the
you're
gig.
talking Greek.
Well, there's an idea. Stella starts singing because Lisa Jones is rallying everybody to pay us $17 to shut up.
Right, where's Pollyanna when we need her? Pollyanna's already done that to me. Paid Griffey to get me to shut up. That already happened.
It was a thing.
My my We's Got Talent aspirations were crushed in that moment. Crushed, I tell you.
Yeah? No more Stevie Nicks, Pantera, and Wee Frosty Ewok in concert.
Well, speak for yourself, you know, because where there's a will, there's a way. There's always. Can you imagine? Stevie giving it the full effort, or the full gutty, as we would say over here. And then just me peeping over her shoulder, like, hey!
Just like a white-winged dove.
My little paws up in the air. Yeah!
And we would go, woo, 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 not!
Well, I haven't got a dove, Stevie. I can give you a clapped out old pigeon, but apart from that, that's all we've got. That changes the tone of the entire song, Stevie.
Yes.
We need a rewrite. No, it'll be fine.
Oh.
Dear.
So, yeah.
So what were you going to say?
I said I'm looking at the clock and I'm actually quite sad.
Why?
Because in 56 minutes, we're going to be sitting in the dark again.
I know, right? The tiny Africans are going to be without power, and this is why we're sort of trying to hustle to squeeze in
A tiny live stream.
a tiny live stream. And it sort of just had to be, okay, we're ready now, here's the thing, off we go. So that's why it was sort of done in a bit of a hustle.
Yeah.
But here we are nonetheless, and that is the important part.
Mm-hmm.
And here you all are. I think so
Yes.
many people forget or take for granted that when they go live, other people will turn up. And it's one of the points that you've heard myself, Stella, Griffey go on about ad nauseum that we won't do again, I promise you. But we do appreciate it because we know you could be anywhere, watching
Yeah.
any of the things, doing any of the things. We don't take it for granted. We're not just going to go live to fall asleep on a live stream or leave the stream running for 3 days and, you know, feck off and just hope that people hang out there. You know, that's sort of taking advantage of the situation. but more just that we're grateful. So thank you. Thank you very
Yeah.
much, everybody.
Thank you very, very, very much. We do appreciate each and every one of you. And we're sorry we haven't been around as frequently. There's been a whole lot of things. I'll elaborate a bit more at a later date.
Yeah.
Can't do it right now because I tend to get a little over emotional and yeah, no.
Yeah, we're not. Nope. Nope.
No.
Um.
So, yes, all I can say is thank you very much for hanging out with us. We appreciate it.
Now, while we're here, though, Pooh has a live stream set up for a few hours' time from now. Well, like 7 hours from now, I think.
Yeah.
Um. I'm assuming that all of you in the chat are subbed up to the amazing Pooh. If you're not, please do that today. But they're going to be doing a live stream of the chat and chill stuff,
Yes.
which is very enjoyable. So although it will be silly o'clock for the Europeans and the tiny Africans,
5 a.m. for the tiny African.
right.
4 a.m. for our European friends.
Right. If you're around, please swing by, give them a little thumbs up, just hang out in the chat. You will enjoy it. It's a good time, and even if you happen to only catch it tomorrow, it's one of those things that you will not regret spending your time listening to, because Pooh puts together a beautiful arrangement of all of the things that you can just have a nice chill vibe to. You can either listen while you're cleaning or doing all the things or driving about, whatever it is, it's just enjoyable. Might have the south, that was that naughty Stella person, she was wrecking the place.
That was Stelly.
Was not me, it was her. She asked to, yep. You already said something there. Yeah, she's a naughty one.
If you guys can, if you go and watch Pooh's stream, could you please just tell Pooh that Griffey and Stella love her? Because I would say, and we as well, but knowing my dear wee furry fluffy butt friend, she will be awake and there. So
Probably.
would be a moot point. Or as Joey would say from Friends, it's a moo point. Like a cow's opinion. So if you guys could just tell Pooh that Griffey and Stella love her very, very much, and we'll be on the replay crew.
Yep.
We would appreciate it.
On the last live stream, I had said something to Pooh about you, and people were putting all messages in the chat, all of them. And I was like, oh, you see?
We
That's
saw.
a nice thing. It's a nice thing.
We saw when we watched the replay. It was like, oh.
I know. It's a good thing.
But I'm still endlessly grateful to Pooh for that live stream that was done for us when we hit our monetization and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we had to do the radiator on the car and I couldn't find the live stream and I was so upset about it, was like, where's the live stream? Because that's not something you think of downloading because it won't be there later. All because of Miley freaking Cyrus. So, yeah, Pooh did all the things. She went
Told
all
you.
out to make sure that thing gets back on YouTube.
I told you that flower song. Miley's a wrongin'. She's a
Mm?
wrongin'. That I warned you about this in advance. She's a wrongin'. It was proven. That's all you
Yeah.
need to know. Hey Jessie. Hey.
Hello, Jessie. Hello, Mazikeen.
Hey. I did try to do the
Yes.
thing, Mazzy King, but the computer is still being an arse.
How
So
the fuck do you say that?
Can you pronounce Jessie's name for Stella?
Jessie.
You know what I
That's
mean.
I'm fucking hilarious.
Oh, she's sweet but a psycho. A little bit psycho.
Right.
It was just your wee face whenever you looked at me with anticipation. I couldn't help myself. I was like, oh, this is just too perfect. This is just too perfect. I cannot ignore it. It's a little bit like how my face looked just before we went live. Just saying.
So can you say Jessie's name for Stella now?
Avalia.
What?
Abalia.
Oh.
Well, you make the B a little bit softer so it sounds like.
Amalia.
You hear?
There you go.
Amalia.
Okay. Thank
As
you.
I've
Wee.
tried to tell you though before, Irish is one of those things that Jessie
Oh.
can say it, and I can say it. The accent changes very drastically, even in like a couple of miles, because there's a Gaeltacht area of Belfast,
Yeah.
and the Gaelic that we would learn up here is very different to the Gaelic I learned from my grandfather, because he came from a different area,
Yeah.
and it would sound very different from how Jessie would pronounce it. It's all the same, but it's a much more. The only way to describe Irish is that it's much more of a lyrical language. It's in the sound of how you pronounce it is more like a song. It communicates the meaning of the word more than the actual vowel sounds communicate the meaning of the word. I know that sounds a bit weird, but it's not like you learn it from a textbook and it's this word means this and this word means that, because there's certain structures that change depending on the meaning of what you're trying to say, even though you're saying the same word. It's weird. It's a whole lot.
Well, you can teach Jessie how to say I love you in Afrikaans.
I love you.
In Afrikaans,
Leafy you.
Leafy yo.
I know, but it's funnier saying leafy you. Stop it. Because it's not really leafy either. But it makes me laugh.
Leafy yo.
I did find a funny little image the other day. Weirdly, Google have started harassing me with little images that are in Afrikaans, and then it's very confusing. Sometimes I have to then go and look up what the fuck that means to make sure that I'm not going to end up sending something that's wildly inappropriate. I'm trying to say something nice and I've really said, go sit down.
Well, You should have a chat with Aquahoma then, because she's gotten quite good with Google Translate.
That's how you know. That's how you know that you're a part of the YouTube conspiracy. If you have the ability to speak any other language, it marks you officially as a wrong'un on the YouTubes. And people get all carried away with themselves. We've been there with the Afrikaans of it all. We've been there with the Irish of it all. People were going, oh, they're scheming and planning things, and you're like, no, we're just saying hello, I love you. What the fuck? Come on.
Would that be the rules according to Jody Sue, Ziggy, the moon, or the pigeon?
All of the above. In other words, I don't understand it, so I'm just going to say it's bad. Okie dokie. Okie dokie.
Next question. Is this in our Earth's atmosphere on the plantation or in Empress Land?
All of the above. All of the above.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. Jesse, I was telling Stella and Griffey, because of the school I went to, I am more fluent in French than I am in Irish. The Irish I either learned as a toddler, or again whenever my brother and sister, because they went to a different school, whenever they were at school, having to teach them, as you go through the kids' homework with them, you're then learning things, and I was like, I don't know what this shit is. No, I'm having to learn. What? It was like a little crash course. So I know enough to be able to make sure that I can order things and buy a ticket and all that kind of stuff, say please and thank you and hello, all the things. Or make sure that I don't get into the wrong bathroom. That's usually a good thing. That's the limit of my Irishness.
There you go. She translated I don't understand you for you.
Need ticket too. I don't understand you either.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, I'm not going to say that. Nope. You see, this is where I try to avoid this. Because, yep.
Yeah, I almost said something too, but I was like, yeah, no.
No.
You see, that is a special power that is called tact.
Right, and self-control. And that's not aimed at you, Jesse, by the way. Before, in case you're getting all paranoid over there, or anybody else.
It's just us knowing that even though we can say something, we shouldn't.
Right. There's times where you're like, yeah, saying things on a public live stream is not always the best idea.
Yeah.
We all get ourselves screwed up from time to time, but we try our best. Now, here's the thing, folks. For our next Saturday stream, we were going to do it today, but then I was worried that the tiny Africans would get cut off with the power situation. We're going to play a little game. So hopefully we will have a little bit more advance warning. But at least now you know, rather than me springing it on you just when you're trying to do all your normal daily chores. So it's not difficult, and it just is a bit of fun. So if you can schedule us in for next Saturday, it'll just be a fun little time. That's what we're going to do.
Yes.
We're going to do all the things.
All the things and all the things.
See, higher level Irish. I never got that far. Although one of the funniest thing, no, I'm not going to say that on live stream either. There's things I want to tell you, Jesse, and then I'm like, no, I can't. Because people will take it and turn it and twist it into a whole other thing.
Yes.
But yeah, I find languages in the broader spectrum of the thing. They're amazing the way it works out, how we all find the ability to communicate, because you even find ways of communicating with people who do not speak your language at all.
Yeah.
Literally. And yet here we are on YouTube, where most people supposedly have the ability to communicate. And how much goes sideways. It's amazing to me. You're like, it's almost like certain people are trying to make problems. It's crazy. Crazy. But languages in themselves are just fascinating. Or accents. That's the other thing I love. All of your different accents. Listening to Griffey and Stella, Tracy, Soup, Pearl, Jessie, all of them. I love them all.
And we love listening to you.
Meat!
Meat!
Yeah.
Meat! That fucking kangaroo!
So yes, next week we'll have a little game. And the other thing that hopefully will be... Now that's where it could help you, Tracy. We'll talk about that a whole other time as well. Hey, the secret life of we. Hopefully during the week, there will be a wee catch up. Whether the tiny Africans can join in or not remains to be determined.
Can we please have prayers for Lisa Jones' daughter?
Yes. Please send prayer hands for Lisa Jones's daughter. She's 6 hours away from Lisa Jones and trying to get out of the way of tornadoes. And Mouth of the South has a special message.
Well, before you say the special message, because I'm pretty sure it's not to do with Lisa's thing, Lisa, let us know that whenever you know that they're safe, okay?
Yes.
It doesn't matter what time it is, just let us know.
That was the weirdest time to say that. Sorry.
I'm trying to be all fucking sensitive, and you're like, hey, Pooh!
I was talking to Miss Lisa, and then I saw Pooh was like,
Hi, Pooh! So
Hey, Pooh!
what did Mice of the South say there in that weird little...
I don't know. You need to tell me. That looks like Irish.
I can promise you. It's not that.
How do you know? It says,
fuck?
dinner is ready. Come get it.
But why are people crying?
Nobody's crying.
Look, it says somebody's crying at the dinners. That's what it says on the words.
Come get it. Come get it.
Oh shit, I just hit my headphones.
Now you're crying.
I know, right? in order to conquer whatever weird audio issues that I'm currently having, because Lord knows I have tried everything possible, every variation possible. I have no idea why this is being a thing right now, but it still is. I have one hope left. It's like, Obi-Wan, you are our only hope. It is that's the level that we're hitting at. So if that doesn't work by the next stream, I'm all out of options.
Hey,
We might be
Soup.
crying at the dinners at that point.
Soup!
I love Alta.
I love Alta. Aquahoma.
Aquahuma. We got Mama in the house. And Mama's speaking Spanish?
Español.
Espanol.
Soup. Look at
Oh.
what happens to Soup when you just let her run free. Terrible things have happened. Terrible things. She's had a rough. Can we get some prayer hands in the chat for Soup? She's had a rough time by the sounds of it.
Aquahoma is speaking Ewok. How did you not notice? Wait.
Well,
Did you already forget your home language? Have you been in the closet for too long?
you really are trying to make me say things that I'm trying not to say today. And look, looky here. Somebody rescue me. Hey, I love Alta too. Hi. Yeah. So I'm taking it from you guys that. Oh well, you can fill me in later. I'm not even going to give it the.
And there everything went quiet. Did you smack your headphones again?
I keep muting myself so that the fucking tractor noise in the background will stop.
We
or
can't hear
calm
the
down.
tractor.
We can't hear the tractor.
I can see the tractor on the screen. Now people are looking for a tractor and thinking there's no tractor. Just bear with me. Bear with me. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, but yeah. You have to be here along with the tractor because we're on a limited schedule.
I know. The tractor's
Yes.
ruining it.
So leave the tractor.
Well, yeah. Yeah. We're all heading to Aquahoma's now for dinner,
Yes.
which sounds amazing. I'm here for it.
Jambalaya, got fish pie, belly gumbo.
They're gonna hate us. They're gonna. Dodgy foreigners. Doing all of the things.
Yes.
Oh, that's not surprising.
Well, right? What did you think was gonna happen?
Did you think you were going to get some clarity over there? Oh,
If you could send out an internet 5150 for your supposed friends, whenever you see them do things like this, you would all be in trouble. But then again, so would I, for the amount of times where Griffey's been like, what are you doing up there? I'm like, but you weren't here. Terrible things were happening. People don't understand anything.
oh, remind me to send you a picture of Papa's new pet birdie.
I was wondering where that was going to go, because that really sounded like Papa's nudes at the start, and I was a wee bit concerned. I'm happier to see the birdie.
Yeah.
Yes.
we would happily show you the birdie. Not the birdie, but Papa's birdie. On. Okay. Hi.
Talking of showing the birdie. Yeah. We can guarantee the holiday mood will have fecked entirely off later. That'll be hilarious. She'll just be full of peace, love, and happiness. Wanted to hug everybody. Just being chill, hanging out, making sure that everybody's okay. You know. Oh my good lord, Oklahoma.
I didn't say it.
That's not a duck, yo. Wait. So yes, Pooh is going live tonight, as we said. We dropped a little linky link in the chat. I would imagine you will see a few other people going live there. Tracy, you just walk on in. Just hustle yourself in as quickly as you can.
We accept walk-ins. Clothing is optional.
Yay!
Hey.
Although it's Saturday, so I expect you to be ready for action upon entry. I'm just saying.
We will be handing out booster shots at the door.
That would also... I swear, these people hate me. I'm trying to be nice, little, friendly wee over here. And then Grippy says a thing, and she knows full well I'm going to answer it, and then I'm like, no.
And then I poke him a little bit more, and then she goes,
Yep.
no, and then I go,
Yeah.
Well, it looks like everybody's already naked.
yes. Everybody's already in their birthday suit. You got nothing to talk about.
These are a bit late to the party.
Squeaky
That's why I don't have the camera on you. Hi.
bum time, here we come.
No. These are all terrible people.
You know you wanna.
No, I will get my revenge next week. Trust me. I will get my revenge. So, just as long as you all know that, that's all that I have to say. You're welcome.
Yes. So
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll get her to say the thing next week.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I would imagine there will be a whole lot that you'll see over the coming few days. It will be of an educational value to some. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. I've been very well behaved. That's about to go sideways real quick. You know those random little bits of information you get sent to your phone? I just had a headline that was sent from, like, Livewire.
Yeah.
of Jackie Chan saying that his accent sounds nothing like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now here's the thing, Jackie Chan. Listen in. Lean in, yo. Jackie, lean in, son. I'm about to tell you everything that you need to know here. You aren't from the same place, mate. You're not a kangaroo. You're not Arnie. You aren't. You're not the same person, love. You're just not. No.
No.
It's different. It's good to be different. Just be happy being different.
Yes. Unique. Matt.
Is there anybody else that we need to promote this evening that you guys know of?
I don't know.
Not that I know of.
Everybody's becoming more like me and just doing a whole little spur of the moment. We're here! And it makes it really hard to say, this person's going live, then this person. It's different for me. I have like 2 people that listen to me.
You got more than 2 people listening to you.
No, the rest of them are just there to go, yeah, whatever.
Don't make me put Stella on you.
Tracy.
And if you push it even further, I'm calling Mama.
Only if she's sending me some dinner.
Oh, trust me, she'll pause dinner to give you a calendar writing.
No, that's not the arrangement. And yes, Pooh, we dropped your link. I'm sure Griffey and Sal will drop it again.
Yes.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Thank you,
thank
Mama.
you, Mama. We love you too.
Which would be a perfect moment for me to give my handy dandy promotional of Griffey's channel is now happily monetized. Yay!
Yippee!
If you would like to join any of the membership tiers, please go ahead and do so. The little links are all there for you. You just have to click on the button. Griffey will also provide the little handy dandy iPhone linky link if you need it.
Yes.
If you can do so, that helps keep the Tiny Africans alive, which is a good start to keeping the channel going. Anything else after that, we're just grateful. We're grateful for the fact you are here, that you turn up, that you do all the things. If you click the little thumbs up button or the little thumbs down button, if you can leave a little comment, great stuff. Whatever it is, we appreciate all of it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cake, lettuce, and pepperonis.
The theme tonight is cover songs from different bands.
Awesome. Awesome.
I did look for a community post, Pooh. I did look. Did I miss the community post for the suggestions? Because if I did, I don't know where I have missed it.
Oh, thank you.
Well,
Pooh.
thank you very much, Pooh. Pooh became a member of the channel. Thank you, Pooh.
Pooh hit the ground running.
Pooh hit the ground and went splat.
We've got little tiny legs.
Yes.
It's a Pooh on the run. Not the runs, that's a very different situation.
Yeah, not a running Pooh.
Nope.
Oh, God.
I have to drink a bottle. Part of the
Thank you very, very much, Pooh. Now I feel all warm and fuzzy. we are the first membership that Pooh actually bought.
Yeah, they stole the rest. I'm just joking. No. You see? You see? And I'm
Oh,
glad about that, Pooh, because I was beginning to question I was going back and checking. I'm like, did I miss the thing after me whinging about making Pooh do this? Have I missed the thing? I asked Pooh because people were asking about, people were putting in people were putting in suggestions or wanting suggestions like 2 minutes before Pooh would go live, not realizing that
Pooh does it
obviously,
beforehand.
yeah, you don't just whip this thing up 5 minutes before you go live. That's not how
Yeah.
that works. So I had asked Pooh to do their little community posts again for asking for suggestions, and Pooh had said, well, the last time that they did that, people just weren't really putting in suggestions. I know when it came to me, I have suggestions all day, every day,
Yeah.
right? But I was like, I should give other people a turn. This isn't the Wii playlist, Joe. So I was doing that, but I'm looking forward to seeing, because I think sometimes it's interesting. I find that fascinating with Pooh. There's so many songs that I'm like, oh, I have this, or I heard this yesterday, or I was listening to this, and then there's just the odd little one in there that just comes out of nowhere, and I'm like, I haven't heard this in forever. I forgot that this even existed, and it makes me very happy.
Yeah.
Requests, not suggestions. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
that's a very very important definition.
Well, we know we love Pooh, and we love Pooh's music streams, although it would be like 5 a.m. for us with this one. So we'll be part of the replay crew as we were the time before, but we love them all the same. So, Pooh, if you get a couple of people in your chat this evening say, Griffy and Stella say hi. Yeah, earlier in this stream, I kindly requested the folks to go and do that. So, yeah.
I love the little Pooh nuggets. Just saying, the Pooh nuggets are enjoyable. Never thought I would say that was a thing, but yeah, here we are. Here we are.
I never feel sorry for being late, Pooh. You're here, so yeah, we love it.
Hey, Mr. Tracy. Hey.
Hello, Mr. Tracy.
No, we're not complaining. We understand, Pooh. It's just the time zone situation. It's the same with whenever Griffy and Stella go live, or when I go live. Any of the things, no matter when you do it, somebody's
Hi,
always
Ivan.
going to miss out because people are all over the place. You can only do what works out at the time. That's the handy dandy thing of the replay button.
So, Tracy's kind request. Hello, Ivan.
Hey, Mr. Tracy.
Hey, Mr. Tracy. Oh. Oh, yeah.
I can't help it. It's just, when we get married, we have to change our names to their names, or we end up doing more often than not. So it tickles me every now and again that the dudes have to become Mr. Tracy, Mr. Wee,
Mr. Pooh.
Mr. Pooh.
Oh, my.
Oh dear.
So
But I would imagine, I know I keep trying to say this in a roundabout way, but I'm hoping that you're all getting what I'm putting down.
yes.
I think most people are kind of with it now. That there's things that are happening. Pooh is everybody. Still, somehow, at the moment, which is still amazing to me. And yet they know exactly who Pooh is. But Pooh is everybody. And I'm like, okay. Okay, great. Yeah. That's a good idea, Pooh. Good idea. Griffey and Stella mostly do the same, and I think that is the only way that any of us can survive, because you have to be a very certain kind of person, I think, to enjoy the drama 24/7. We all get little bits of it here and there, even when you do your best to avoid it. Just at certain times it's unavoidable. Or, like myself, you see somebody say something so wrong that you're like, yeah, nah. I have to fix that. That's pissed me off.
Yeah, supposedly that happens a lot.
Oh, supposedly. That makes me so unhappy.
Ain't nobody important.
Hey, nobody important. So
Nobody important is roasting right now. 114? My god. Are you in an oven somewhere? That is not healthy at all.
nope.
I think I would literally burst into flames at that point. We've had this conversation before also. My very, very see-through skin is not made for the warmer temperatures. It would
Yeah.
just go on fire. Yeah. It makes it very difficult, because then I can't just, even if I couldn't just go and visit Griffey and Stella. Because I would be like a vampire emerging off a plane. As soon as the heat would touch my little pasty skin, I would just be poof, in flames. It would be terrible. Terrible. Right?
I'm burning.
I mean, look at me. How do you put factor 50 on all this fur? It just makes a mess. You try washing
But you're
that
not
fish.
even 50.
I'm so very old.
Sorry, I had a 1987 moment.
Hi, fam. Nice.
I've been telling everybody about that. I'm like, and then she said, people who know nothing about this YouTube situation, I've been telling them all about it. I'm like, and then she said, I wasn't even born then.
You want to hear some irony? Today, Stella was watching a TikTok where that part of the movie came up. The chick saying, "You you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here."
Oh, yeah.
And I looked at Stella and I smiled, and I said, "Now, do you get why we stated that she is the original borrower of words? Her, the pigeon, not we.
Right.
And that
Right.
her, the pigeon, has not had an original thought since 1987. And Stella was like, yeah.
Yep. I mean, it was just accurate. It was accurate.
Yes.
Sometimes I admit I don't always. I try very hard, sometimes too hard, to say things correctly. And then there's other times that just come out and you're like, yep, that was the right thing to say.
Mm.
It was the right thing to say. It was the right thing. The end.
Yes.
Hi, Pamela Tate. Hey.
Hello, Miss Pamela Tate.
my god.
Nobody important seems like she's ready like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Right?
Like the hell?
I don't know. Oh my goodness. I would be literally sitting in a fridge somewhere. Just have my little eyeballs peeping out the fridge door. Like, what's happening? That's about the most you would get, I think. It's like when people go on holiday to like Vegas or something during the summer thinking, oh, well, it can't be that bad. And then all you see is them going, yes, as soon as we got out of the air conditioning, it was very hot. No shit. No shit. Of course it was very hot.
Yeah.
What were you expecting? My friend got married a few years ago now in Turkey because she was marrying a Turkish fella, and his family still live over there, so our little group had all sort of organised to go over there for the wedding and we'd stay there for a few days beforehand and about a week afterwards, which seemed like a great idea at the time. Until she announced that the time for this wedding was going to be in August. Now, pale and pasty we going to Turkey in August. That's already a very bad idea. We've already got we panicking about, oh my good god, is there factor 9 million? Because I'm going to need that. Thinking, oh well, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. We got over there. And yes, while it was all very enjoyable and everything, it was just the wrong time of year for we to be heading there. But I did it because I loved my friend and I was doing all the things. The day of the wedding, we go to get print and printers. Myself, a couple of bridesmaids, because I'm too old. I didn't have a bridesmaid's role. I was a whole different role. Hey. But we were going to get our hair did. You know? Great. So, got showered, washed off, went to the hairdressers thinking, this is fantastic. We're going to have a lovely little day. And then the wedding wasn't meant to be till the evening. So by lunchtime we had our hair did. Now, I have long curly hair and had sort of asked for it to be blow dried straight.
Yeah.
And they were pinning parts of it up and on. You know, the whole wedding hairdo situation. Great stuff. Step out of the hairdressers thinking, I'm hot shit. I look fucking amazing now. I'll go and get my makeup done and everything. We'll head to this wedding and it'll just be fantastic. Get back to the hotel to do makeup. I had a full-on afro occurring. My curly hair had taken the heat and the moisture and had done what can only be described as some almighty horror to my hair. Trying to get ready, I was trying to straighten my hair. I had to unpick it all, trying to brush it all out, trying to like re-straighten it all over again, and it just wasn't happening. My hair was like, I see what you're trying to do here, but that's not happening. It was awful. I was in tears, literally floods of tears, because I'm like, everybody else has the nice straight hair. And I'm gonna look ridiculous. And it was bad enough already because we, who doesn't like being a girly girl, was going to have to wear a dress as well. So we have the dress situation going on, we have the hair, we have the fancy little shoes, and I'm like, this is making me very unhappy. If you didn't know I ever loved you, this should be the proof there that you need. Get there that evening for the wedding. And you can see from the wedding pictures as they go along, my hair starts to progressively take off. You would think that somebody had rubbed a balloon on my head at some stage and started to make it do some sort of static weirdness. It was just awful. Awful. There's none of this, oh look at me, I look sexy AF in my nice little my nice little gown and my nice little shoe. No. We looked like a hot mess. We was a hot mess. Covered in like 4 inches of Factor 9 million. And then the weird hair. It was awful. Awful. I will never forgive her for that. So needless to say, now when she ever asks me to do a thing or I need a thing done, that's my magic card, if you like, of remember the time you did that to me? I will demand you to do the same.
But you see, that is very similar to what my hair does on the regular. You see this? This takes effort from Stella. Otherwise, I look like I have a permacurl, a permanent perm.
Perma-perm?
That thing, yeah.
Yeah, it was just the whole lot of it. I'm like, this is so not my vibe. I'm trying here. Lord knows I'm trying and it's still not working. I've paid a lot of money to look this bad. Yeah. Good times. Oh, the important part to that story is that on the way to the wedding venue where she was actually having the wedding, they had those big you know, like at gas stations and stuff where they have like a little like those neon signs that tell you like the price of the petrol, gas, etc., but the price it tells you the weather sometimes, usually too, the temperature.
Yeah.
The temperature that day was 43 degrees Celsius. Needless to say, you have pale and pasty wee dying a death of, oh my good God, can I put an ice pack in my pants at this point? Because I don't know how I'm going to cope with this.
Oh.
It was awful. Trying to smile like I'm just having the best day ever when really I'm like, I want to cry. I'm melting. Yeah.
Oh.
It was grim, yo. Don't take an Ewok to Turkey in the middle of the summer for a wedding. Doesn't work out. No. There you go. Happy stories. And on that happy note, I think that's going to bring us all to a close before the tiny Africans get cut off.
Pretty much. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, they said 11, so. Guess we'll have to see how many.
They just got cut off already. Is this what has happened? I'm beginning to think it is. So on that unhappy note, good night everybody. And I'm sorry about the static tiny Africans. They will disappear from the screen in a moment this happens and then they will vanish. They're already sitting in darkness, God love them. So remember, later on in Poos, if you can say hello to Griffy and Stella and remind Pooh that Griffy and Stella sent you. And thank you very much everybody for hanging out. Love you very much. Bye bye.